Okay, this is lesson 1.3. Multiplying and dividing exponents. Okay, and this, green hair, green representing 8th grade. Okay, so this would be your bell work. If you want to attempt it real quick before you start the lesson, go ahead. Other than that, pause the video because I'm going to show the answers. Okay, check your answers once you are done. This is for me, not for you. Okay, you're going to be learning how to multiply and divide powers. Okay. This is your one. You're welcome. Vocab term, monomial. It's a number, a variable, or a product of a number and one or more variables. Okay, so 3, that's a variable. X, that's a variable. 3x, that's a variable. Okay, it can be a number, a variable, or a combo of the two. Okay, so this you'll need to write down. This is your first one of 2 that you'll have to write down today. Product of powers, okay? You multiply the powers with the same, oh, did I touch it? I didn't touch it. Well, hold on. You multiply powers that have the same base, okay? All you do is add their exponents. Okay, so for this one you can see they have the same base, that number 2, okay, and this should be a multiplication sign. So 4 and 3, so you can rewrite it 2 to the 4 plus 3 power, and obviously 4 plus 3 gives you 7, okay, so it would be 2 to the 7th power. Okay, I'll freeze this. I can do that. Okay, so let's try an example. So it says 5 squared times 5. Well, every number, no matter what, if it's by itself, is to the first power. Okay, so if it doesn't have an exponent, then it's just a number, a normal number standing there by itself. It will have that little invisible power to the first power, okay? But since they have the same base, okay, we can just write the base. 2 and 1, remember we're adding because we are multiplying with the same base, okay? So 2 plus 1, and we can just rewrite that, 5 to the 3rd power, okay? Let's see if it's stuck. Okay. And then when you simplify it or solve it, 5 to the 3rd is just 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125. More than likely, if it just tells you to simplify on homework or tests, I'll just be looking for 5 to the 3rd, just knowing that you're adding those exponents, okay? Okay, so try this one on your own. It is 7 to the 6th power times 7, okay? Now, a hint, remember, what did we just talk about? 7, it has that invisible number, that invisible power to the first, okay? So pause it, try it, and then when you are done, you think you have the answer, push play. You should get 7 to the 7th power, okay? 6 plus 1, keep that base 7, and then 6 plus 1 on the exponents should give you 7, okay? Now, just because we have letters, oh, come on. Just because we have letters, does that change anything? Not at all, okay? So, we have means that we are adding the exponents, okay? So c to the third plus the fifth. And you should know 3 plus 5 gives you 8, okay? Oh, did we go a little too far? Okay, try this one on your own. It is r to the fourth power times r to the sixth power. Okay, common bases when we're multiplying, so we can add the exponents. Keep the r, and what'd you get? Okay, pause it when you think you're good, push play. You should get r to the 10th, 4 plus 6, okay? Common base is r, so keep r, 4 plus 6, you should get 10. Okay, now, we have numbers in front of it. Just because, and I told the kids in class this, just because there's numbers in front of it, you do the same thing, okay? So separate them, right? So we have -3 times 4, right? And then we have x squared times x to the 5th. Okay, I just separated them out. The whole numbers and the variables with exponents. Okay? -3 times 4, you just do like normal, -12. Okay? Now, this you just do what we've just been talking about. Common base is x, right? And this is telling us with the common base and we're multiplying, we can add those exponents. Okay? So 2 plus 5 should give us 7. So we should get -12 x to the 7th power. Okay? Let's see if it went advanced. Oh, good. Went just enough. Shows you everything. Okay? Separate them. Okay, you try this one. Okay, it is -7x squared times 11x to the 4th. Okay, oh no. Can't see it, hopefully. Okay, once you get the answer, unfortunately, I did not see that I accidentally clicked it a little too many times, but you should get -77x to the 6th, okay? -7 times 11, we just get -77. And then x squared and x to the 4th, we just do like we did normal. Base is x times 2 and 4, okay? So 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay, now we have what your second part you need to write down. So we had product of powers, which was when we multiply, we can add the exponents. I didn't even push it. Okay. Now when we divide numbers that have the same base and an exponent, instead of adding, we can subtract. Okay, so dividing powers with the same base, all you do is subtract their exponents. Okay, so like this one right here, for instance. Oh, freeze. There we go. So we have 4 to the 8th over 4 to the 2nd. Okay, well, we're dividing, that's what that is. So we can keep the base number, which is 4. And instead of adding the two exponents, we subtract the two exponents. So it's 4 to the 8 minus 2, okay? Which is just 4, and then 8 minus 2 is 6, okay? Let's see if it went. Yep, perfect. 6, and then if you solve it, that's fine. I'll just be looking more on if you did it correctly, okay? Try this one on your own, okay? Oh, freeze, that's fine. 6 to the 12th power divided by 6 squared, or 6 to the 2nd power, okay? Pause the video and do the problem, and once you are done, push play. You should get 6 to the 10th. Remember, keep that base 6. 12 minus 2, because we're subtracting on division. So 12 minus 2 gives you 10. So 6 to the 10th power. Okay? This one, we have n to the 9th over n to the 4th. Okay? Keep that base n. We're dividing, not multiplying. So dividing, we have to subtract the exponents. So 9 minus 4. Okay, so you have the base n, 9 minus 4, you get 5. Okay, so it's n to the 5th power. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, try this one on your own. A to the 14th power divided by a to the 8th power. Okay? Push pause, try it on your own. When you are done, push play. You should get a to the 6th. Remember, keep that base a. 14 minus 8, because we're dividing. 14 minus 8 is 6. Okay? Now we have where there's multiple numbers, okay? Well, remember, you can only do the things that have the same base, okay? So these two have the same base, these two have the same base, and these two have the same base, okay? And remember, since we're dividing, what are we doing? We're subtracting, okay? Even though it's multiplying across, this is a 2 and that is a 3. Those bases are not the same, so we're not adding. We're dividing because it's 2 to the 5th divided by 2 to the 2nd. Okay, so we keep that base of 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. Multiplication sign, because those don't go away. Okay, they stay right there. 3 to the 5th over 3 to the 4th, so we have that base 3. 5 minus 4, which is 1. Now, because it's a 1, it's your choice. You can either not put the 1 and just keep it 3, or if you want, that's fine too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change a thing. Okay? Multiplication sign. And then our last one, 5 to the 2nd power over 5 to the 1st. Okay, so 5 is the base, and 2 minus 1 is just 1, so we can keep that or leave it a 5, okay? And then we're done, because we cannot multiply across because they do not have the same base, okay? And if you were to solve it, try this one on your own. 2 to the 4th times 5 to the 3rd times 9 to the 2nd over, or divided by, 2 to the 3rd times 5 times 9. Okay? Push pause, and when you push play, you should get 450, or, let me freeze it. Oh, come on, freeze. There we go. 2 times 5 squared times 9. Or, if you want to put to the first, that is fine as well. Okay? So Hawaii's total shoreline is about 2 to the 10 2 to the 10th power miles long. New Hampshire shoreline is about 2 to the 7th miles long. About how many times longer is Hawaii's shoreline than New Hampshire's? Okay, well, we're wanting to find the difference, okay? We're dividing 2 to the 10th over 2 to the 7th, okay? And that should give us 2, 10 minus 7, to the 3rd, which is just 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, so it is about 8 times longer, okay? Oh, unfreeze. Anybody, come on. Work with me here. There we go. Hey. Okay, you try this one on your own. Okay, push pause. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters, and 1 kilometer, or kilometer, is equal to 10 to the 6th millimeters. How many centimeters are on 1 kilometer? Okay, push pause when you're done, push play, and you should get 10 to the 5th centimeters. Okay, and that is it. Okay. So I will post your homework along with this video. Oh, love the hair, it came out great. We'll post the video, and you have 3 days to get it in. Okay. It is 1.3. Make sure to email me those. Okay. Have a great homecoming week. You should maybe have one more video this week that I will be posting, and it'll be 1.4. Okay.